Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV, man. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times. Had to come tap in real quick, see what's going down with y'all. Appreciate all the support, most definitely, man. Uh, Condolences to Jaydayoungan and entire family, man. His loved ones. He got a son. Uh, that's tough, bro, to see go on in this game once again. So condolences to him for sure. I hate to see that anytime this goes on, it's becoming real normal, man. But we'll tap in on that. Mozzie, man, that hurt me, man. Seeing Mozzie got to go do a whole year, dog. And I was wondering why I felt like Mozzie put an album out so fast. It's kind of probably because he knew he was facing this, bro. I can't call it for sure. I'm not on the inside of that, but you know how the game go. Also what we got, bro, we got Boosie and Gangsta. Did anybody watch the Boosie interview? Y'all can hear me? My audio straight? My audio straight, y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me? Did anybody watch the Boosie latest clip? What's good? What's good, everybody coming in? If anybody watched the latest clip on Vlad from yesterday, and we'll go through that first because that's like the trending thing. Terrence Gangsta Williams is actually Boost is Birdman's brother, and that's his half brother. So he was serving a life sentence, certified real street dude, real stepper, real all that above. And he saw an opportunity from what he says. He was able to be in position to give some people up to be able to come home. What's good, everybody coming in? Big Huncho, Big Ant, what's the knowledge? My boy BP up in here, G Lover, Sanika, Larry OG, Sneakerhead. What's good, everybody, man? Gonna be at the H Time Sneaker Summit Sunday, man. If everybody anybody want to tap in, we'll be up there Sunday for sure. But Gangsta then came home and fucked some shit up real quick. Salute everyone. So I want to be fair, bro. Let me break this down real quick. They said, Vlad did the interview with him. Impactful, great. The story was great of like hearing the story of what he done been through and what he done did. If you like gangster stories, most definitely. If you're a Cash Money fan, most definitely, bro, because of what he's done in his life and what he been through. And American society is really world society is attracted to violence and damage and real live gangster shit, whether it be an Italian mob boss, a white criminal, like the dark energy, the things that they tell us to stay away from. You still want to see these things. You find these things at entertainment, but he actually told on some dead people, bro. Some people that had passed away. Um, the opportunity came for him to tell on these guys, and in his mindset, from what he say, hey man, I'm not really doing no foulness or no, well, not, I ain't gonna say foul, but he said he not causing harm to nobody because nobody's getting locked up because the information that he is giving, these guys are already deceased. He gave some information on some murders and crimes that were already done by guys who were passed away, so they can't get charged for those crimes. So they ended up letting him go. I think he did a little bit over 20 years. Um, Everybody's gonna feel how they feel about it. To me, you signed the code up for the streets, bro. They're gonna say in the streets, no telling, no cooperating. That's what the streets gonna tell you. You supposed to take responsibility for all your actions. That mean if it don't make no sense, you still supposed to take responsibility for your actions. And as long as another nigga, this ain't got nothing to do with Boosie. This is just me. anytime a nigga is not in that situation, he gonna tell you how you should move and how you should act. Cause you in that. But then you never know, bro. I'm not saying this for Boosie, I'm just saying for anybody. Nigga, you get in a situation where you sentenced to life, you done already done 25 years, you in your 50s, you might wake up and be like, bro, why stay in here till the day that I die when I could get them some information on somebody that ain't gonna go to jail anyways. Mr. Know-It-All say, my homies would be all for them telling on me. Yep. My dead homies would be like, hey, nigga, tell on me and get out. I don't even want to speak that type of stuff up on myself, but I don't plan on ever going to prison. I don't even want to think about that closely to death. But from the outside looking in, I'm not on no street shit. In the street is a street nigga. Nigga grew up around all this shit, seen all this shit. If that scenario comes up, I think you contact the family. If you gonna do that, contact the family and let them know what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, I'm finna go talk on which that's a tough conversation to have in itself. Things of that nature. Everybody is, snitching has become the crazy conversation of hip hop, bro. Like, it's always this and that and things of this nature, that nature. Hip hop, we are so open to anybody getting into this shit, anybody creating content, anybody having opinions. It be niggas having full-fledged conversations about snitching and what snitching is and ain't, and how they feel about snitching. And them niggas ain't living by no type of code at all. They really not from this culture, really don't stand by this culture, but they work in it, so they create conversations on it. And I am really talking about Vlad right now, bro. I don't have a personal grievance against Vlad, but it's crazy because he's always having the snitch talk on his platform, bro. True, he's getting people's story, and people want to watch these stories. You can tell by the numbers. He's feeding an audience, but it just be crazy to me how somebody who is not, and I guess you could call that doing a job of journalism, but bro, at the end of the day, these dudes, yeah, they did have the right to answer or not answer these questions. But it's like, damn, bro, once again, we have two niggas arguing about a Vlad TV interview, going back and forth about what was said. And yeah, Boosie could have said next question and said nah, because I didn't say, but Boosie had said, Boosie strictly said that dog fucked up his legacy. You not this no more. You not in my legend book, and you not this and you not that. And Gangsta responded and said, hey, bro, after he said it, because Boosie turned all the way up. Boosie turned all the way up on it, man. Boosie went in. Saying, man, them niggas down there in Angola, they this and they that. If you don't know what Angola is, it's a very, tough prison down there in Louisiana, one of the plantation motherfuckers. One of the toughest prisons in the country, probably. One of them notable ones for sure. Boosie was there. Went through there for a little bit. Terrence Gangsta Williams had vouched for him while he was in there with some guys that he know, or just got him set up with some guys that he know and shit like that. And it's one of those things, bro, where nobody want to get spoke on in a negative way. So Terrence Gangsta Williams, he's going to feel like, hey, Boosie, what are you doing speaking on me and my situation? Homie said that he is not worried about what people got to say. He actually thanked Boosie because he said, hey, nigga, you about to turn me up even more. You rappers responding and got everything to say about me. Shit, y'all turning me up. I guess him and Nino Calvin had something going on because I seen he was responding to Nino Calvin. Nino Calvin is a New Orleans artist, and he was signed to Cash Money. I can't say if he still is or not, but I seen he had some videos with Nino Calvin in the title. So maybe they had a back and forth. He did also say, like, y'all rappers got me turning up, man. Like, so that's that. He said that Boosie was in Angola on PC. Boosie said that's not true. Let me play Boosie. We play Boosie shit. Boosie said he was not on PC. I thought I had recorded it from my here you go. Here you go, right here. This is what Boosie said.
Axie murder. Axie murder. No, we was in population, bro. We was in population. We worked in the kitchen. We was in 100 main dome. You know, everywhere I went, nigga, I'm in population, nigga. I'm like that, nigga. I was in population. I worked in the kitchen. Yes, I worked in the kitchen. You can't be on PC and work in the kitchen. You can't be on PC and have a job. Ask any nigga who was locked up with me, bro. Real shit, bro. Like any nigga who was locked up with me, bro. I'm a population nigga. I'm a stand up nigga. I fight. I throw shit in the cell. However you want to do it, man. Ask a nigga. This real talk, man. Ask a nigga. I sell fight too.
Boosie said that's not true. Boosie said he was in population. Boosie did say that he not finna go back and forth with a nigga who told. He said that in the beginning. That part got, because it was kind of like the way they put the video up, it was already getting cut out from his live. I'll probably drop a video on that tomorrow if I can find that live. But Boosie's like he not finna go back and forth with this nigga, the gangster, over this and everything like that. But you know, gangster, like I say, he's saying he's the main thing that gangster said that, hey, it is what it is, that he's not pushing the street line no more. He's going to be kind of working with the like outreach and talking to the youth. He want to talk to the youth and speak to them about staying out the streets and not making the decisions that he made. He said he want to speak on that type of stuff. He pushing that. So he has his own platform. So we'll see what's going on, man. He's got a following. That Vlad TV interview did him some justice, man. That bitch turned him all the way up. Like, I think people were already kind of tapped into him out of New Orleans. You know, New Orleans urban rap street culture, especially with their history, has a sector already. And I know that because I interviewed Lil Yah from UNLV. Go check out my guy Change of Plans interview right now. He dropping with Lil Yah at UNLV. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm all for homies. Yeah. Yep. Boosie's a street nigga though. Yep. It's a lot of street niggas that gonna disagree with what homie doing. Like I say, it's opinionated because some people in the streets are gonna be like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Nobody follows these street codes, bro. You have certain niggas that do, you got certain niggas that don't. The niggas that invented all this street shit, all of them niggas told. All the niggas that invented this street shit, the Italian mobsters, where we get our gangster shit and all this other shit from, nigga, the way that culture of being an outlaw and breaking the law, that is not black culture, bro. We followed their culture. That was an American thing, an Italian thing, you know what I'm saying? We followed their line of work and duty. We never was on that shit. But I'm not gonna I can't tell no street nigga how to feel, and I can't tell gangster how to feel, bro. Gangster the one that gotta live and walk his truth, and if he feels like what he did is right, he feel like what he did is right. I don't agree with it, you know what I'm saying? At times of the telling thing, the thing not with gangster. I got whatever with gangster, like he did 20 years already, whatever. But like somebody like a 6ix9ine, and this is a difference because gangster went and did time, you know what I'm saying? And however he move is how he want to move. That's the judgment on it. But he came home and he's not trying to press being tough. Now, he did say he's keeping the gangster on his name. Now, that can get tricky. He said, why you still got the gangster on your name? He said, because that's how people know me, you know, and that's what's going to draw the viewers in for me to be able to get my message out there. But really, to be honest with you, Terrence Williams would mean, hey, you know, his legacy. If he takes the gangster off his name, his legacy in the streets is over. Like, it ain't really too, it's harder to sell it. No, I said he is a snitch. By the definition of snitching, he most definitely is a snitch. I'm not saying that. Nah, she meet 973, yeah. Janasi Smith, you're lame for clicking the title, whoever you are. I bet you won't. No, I don't even want to see your bum ass. Your bitch ass lame for even clicking the video. So now I got Boosie went down through there, man. Boosie done been down there through it. Boosie done did time in prison. He's entitled to his opinion. Gangsta's entitled to his opinion, but you know, I did want to clear that up. Boosie said that he's not on PC. Was not on PC. I mean, when he was down there doing time, he said he was not on PC. That is very clear. So I gotta put that side of the game out. I don't want to drop no video and then don't have time to come speak on it. I'm gonna actually drop another video tomorrow on it. But shit, it don't matter. Like BM Nation, if you signed up for the streets, you gotta follow the street rules, bro. The street rules is no snitching. That's the code. You can't go. The main thing you're not supposed to do is cooperate with police. That's the main thing you're not supposed to do if you commit to a life of crime. Everybody breaks the law. Everybody fucks up, but not everybody's a criminal. You are a criminal when you commit to a life of crime. Do not commit to a life of crime, because once you commit to a life of crime, you have now made the decision that I am a criminal. Gangsta said it with a straight face. Boosie said he wasn't. I feel like if Boosie was PC, for real PC, that shit would have been out there, bro. That shit would have been out there. Like, we would have known about it. I feel like somebody would have got that out there. But Boosie came back and responded and said, nah, so, hey, bro, there's no reason for me to believe it or not believe it. So I say this to say that, because it's something that can make Boosie look bad in a way. Not in my opinion. I wouldn't give a fuck if he was in PC or not. I don't give a fuck. You should be in PC if you're a motherfucking celebrity, nigga. You know what I'm saying? T.I. did it with Crime Stoppers. Let's be clear. T.I. gave a drop on Crime Stoppers, and I'll be honest with you, nigga. I don't know if T.I. told on anybody or got anybody locked up. People say he did. I have not seen that. So from where I sit, T.I. is not a snitch. He gave a drop from Crime Stoppers. He indirectly told people to snitch. But I'll be honest with you, nigga. If giving a drop to Crime Stoppers can get you out of prison from facing 20 years or 15 years, if that's part of your stimulations, hey, nigga, go up here and give Crime Stoppers these drop to not go to prison. I would think you would do it, because I know one goddamn thing for sure. I don't give a damn what none of y'all niggas say, nigga. I ain't, look here. I don't live by no street code. I don't live by no street code or no street rules. I go by the man rules. It just so happens that some of my morals and principles align with those of the streets. It's kind of like being a grown man and accepting responsibilities for your actions. So I go by and I take that code as a man. As a man, I'm not finna fuck your situation off so I can come home. I'm not on that. So I don't agree with that snitching shit or telling on people shit at all. That just ain't what's up to me. But I tell you one thing, if I'm facing some major time and they tell me, give Crime Stoppers a drop and we gonna motherfucking drop some of your time off or shave some of your time, hey, nigga, do you want me to give that drop in Spanish and motherfucking every language, nigga? I will freestyle that motherfucker for you, nigga. I'm keeping it all the way 1,000 with y'all niggas. I ain't finna tell on no nigga directly, but I'm letting y'all know right now. A lot of these motherfuckers told they wasn't supposed to tell, nigga. A lot of real ones didn't tell. You right. A lot of real niggas didn't tell, but a lot of niggas that were supposed to be real niggas did. It's niggas that's real steppers, real shooters, real hitters and killers. Look at Tan. Look at Gangsta. He a real stepper. That nigga's a real stepper, nigga. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I want that shit to be very clear to you niggas. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about it, nigga. Hey, feel how you want to feel about it, nigga. I don't give two flying fucks. Nigga. Like I said, Gunna spoke directly on the situation. I'm not speaking on no situation. In Gunna case, that's a whole nother thing, nigga. I'm not speaking on no specific shit. So make sure y'all get that understood. Big Ant said he ain't with no snitching on nobody shit. I'm not snitching on nobody. I'm not pointing nobody out in no lineup, nigga. I'm not giving nobody no information, nigga. I got morals, I got principles. Let's get that understand. Feel how you want to feel, nigga. I'm not telling on nobody. But I'll tell you this, if I'm facing 20 years and if Crime Stoppers say give us a drop and we'll let your ass go home, nigga, y'all want me to do it in Spanish or English, nigga? And if a nigga feel a way about it, that's on them, nigga. I'm not breaking the law anyways, though, nigga. I don't do crime. Y'all niggas gotta know that. I'm full-time YouTuber, nigga. Full-time media personality, full-time interviewer, all that. Nigga, every nigga you know, nigga, that talk that street shit, I want real niggas in the comments now. If y'all was facing 20 years, my nigga, if y'all facing 20 years, nigga, right now, and they tell you, you gonna better go home if you give Crime Stoppers a drop. That means you're reading a pamphlet for Crime Stoppers. BM Nation, you calling me a snitch? Who did I snitch on? Name them. Nigga, I ain't never been to prison. Nigga, I ain't never got arrested for no goddamn motherfucking I never had an opportunity to snitch on a nigga in my life. How you gonna call me a snitch, nigga? I want to know how many niggas in live in reality. I want to know how many niggas really live in reality, nigga. Who really live in the real world and really live life, man? For sure, on your road 2 times. I'm not putting another nigga behind bars. If you've been following my platform, you know I'm not with that shit, bro. Y'all know I despise a 6ix9ine. I despise all that shit. But Big Ant ain't pointing nobody out no lineup. I'm not taking no man away from his family. I'm not doing none of that shit. Just know that. I'm not finna put myself in that situation. Stay your ass out the way. I'm not snitching on nobody. I said I would give Crime Stoppers a drop, nigga. I said I'm not telling on no man, bro. That shit coward to me. That's against my morals, bro. That's against my principles. But if Crime Stoppers want to drop, hey, y'all, call such and such, such and such for tips. They call me Tip. But today I'm giving a different type of tip. Oh, I'm telling on the nigga touching little girls. Call me a snitch. I don't give a fuck. If I know a rapist or a nigga touching on little girls, I'm going to beat that nigga ass and I'm going to tell on him. Call me a snitch. If I know a nigga got some little girls kidnapped at a house over here, I'm calling the police. I'm going to go kick the door down, let the girls go free, and we calling the police. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, nigga. Snitching to me is breaking the law with the nigga. Y'all go do a crime together. Y'all get caught or you get caught and you tell on that nigga to get your time reduced. Or you get caught up in some shit and then you say, you know what? I'm going to give y'all some information to get my time reduced. That's snitching. You got all types. You got dry snitching. Dry snitching is just over talking and unintentionally snitching. Like, hey, man, you just got in there over talk, but you really didn't sign no paperwork or nothing like that. Call it what you want, nigga. If a motherfucker got kids, held hostage, motherfucker got a house full of kids abducted, and I see about it, nigga, I'm calling the police, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm not finna let you hold no kids captive, nigga. I'll say that in front of the fucking world, nigga. I'll say that in front of the fucking world, nigga. Call me what you want to call me, nigga. I don't have no rap, ego, da-da-da. Nigga, I'm a motherfucking man. I believe in taking responsibility. I believe in taking responsibility for your actions, nigga. If you breaking the law out here and you get jammed up, if you committing to a life of crime. I'm not committed to a life of crime, nigga. I am not committed to a life of crime. I don't break the law, nigga. I don't wake up every day looking how to get over with criminal activity. I wake up every day, nigga, and drop YouTube content, nigga. That's my grind. The merch coming soon, too. We gonna be doing that. Nigga. That's what I do. I'm a content hustler, nigga. I talk for a living. But nah, ain't no kids. That shit don't go with me. I'm gonna beat your ass myself, nigga. Yeah, I didn't get to watch the entire interview, but I got the gist of what went on with that interview. So that's pretty much that, bro. We'll talk about that some more, bro. Like, that's just, everybody gonna have their differences of opinions. But to lead that subject, Boosie said out his own mouth that he was not PC. Boosie said, I was not PC, nigga, when I was locked up. I was in motherfucking regular population. He said, how I'ma be PC, and I was in the kitchen. So I will be dropping a video on that tomorrow, just to be fair to Boosie on that. Sometimes I don't get around to it, but I like to do real full, be fair. If I report it from him responding to the Boosie Vlad interview, then I have to do his response also. So I'm gonna try to get up in the morning and get that done. Even though I'm doing it right here on this live, I will try to do a video on it also. And that's that. Now with Vlad doing the interview, it's gonna all go back to Vlad. He conducted the interview. Vlad didn't have a gun to these niggas' head. These niggas did not have to answer those questions. They chose to. You know what I'm saying? They chose to, and it caused controversy. This is what media is nowadays, man. Clickbait titles, crazy shit. I think when you work at a certain level and you've been at a certain height in this game, you want to keep the controversy going. And him and Boosie and Vlad, they got they terminology going where they work together and they do these topics. It makes sense for both of them on the business side. Vlad gets a controversial opinion on a very big platform, and Boosie gets his back end money. I don't know how much Vlad pays him. It's none of my business, but it's benefiting them, keeping them both relevant. It is messy, very messy. As a man, in our culture, we don't really, I have to touch messy situations and crazy topics because the standard is set there, nigga. I'm not gonna have a platform if I don't. If I don't cover the most, I put my message in. Y'all see my message. Uh, y'all see my message on my platform. If you catch it, you catch it. If you don't, you don't. I put it in the videos with the crazy titles, the trending topics. Like even tonight, we having a full conversation about this type of stuff. I learned that, man, positivity don't sell. Nobody's gonna view your videos as much as criticism as you get. The videos that get the views are gonna be the ones with the super dramatic titles, unless you're able to interview those super popping artists. And I'm not on that level. You know what I'm saying? Boosie said he was not in PC. Boosie terminology said, he talked about C murder. And then he also said that, hey man, I was a cook. I can't be in PC if I worked in the kitchen. Well, he said he worked in the kitchen. I called him a cook. He said he worked in the kitchen. Nah, gangsters in this YouTube shit. That is a fact. I mean, I would hope a nigga would. I mean, if you go on Vlad TV, you better get on YouTube after that if you have a real impactful interview, period. If you get on Vlad TV for an interview, you better go try to make you something out that shit. Shout out to my boy Flyboy 901, man. He say, get them lights up, man. What the lights on? What the lights on? My boy Flyboy, man. Shout out to Memphis. He say, turn them lights up on me, man. Yep. This is entertainment, though, bro. Once it hits the internet, my boy Flyboy say, get them lights up on me, man. Yep. I don't know, though, bro. Somebody could have told Gangsta that information, though, bro. And it wasn't true. Somebody could gave him some untrue information. Gangsta said his homies told him on the phone that Boosie was in PC. So you wasn't there? Is there any documentation or anything like this? Shout out to Chicago for sure. We don't know, bro, so I can't call Boosie. Boosie say he wasn't on PC. So that's that. Leave it at that. I got to take Boosie word for it because ain't nothing that proved that he lied. So, like, that's how I am with shit, bro. If you tell me something about somebody that can be detrimental to them, if you don't have any paperwork uh, or any documentation, then I can't, I'm not going to tear nobody down for that. So, I'm going to address that in my next video. So I'm going to drop tomorrow on this topic for sure. What else went on? Jaydayoungan. We'll see what happens. We'll see what's going on. Shout out to Louisiana. Shout out to everybody who tapped in from Louisiana. I guess the Gangsta Williams story brought y'all here, man. But shout out to everybody from Louisiana for sure. If you're from Louisiana. Shout out to Detroit for sure. Do I have gangster paperwork? No. I don't get people paperwork. Wrong channel. No, hey, other people do the paperwork thing. I don't do the paperwork shit. A lot of niggas gotta put that shit all online and make it news. Then I speak on it. But I'm not finna pay to get nobody paperwork. That's not my. If your business ain't just out online, then it ain't my business. It really ain't my business still. But I'm not finna go look up nobody government name. I'm not finna pay for your information. I'm not. It feels investigative to me, and I feel like I'm doing too much if I go look up somebody paperwork. That's just me. So do I believe him? Do I believe him in what? But that's still looking it up, free or not. I'm not finna go look for his government name is out there, but I'm not finna go look up information to find shit about you. Like, I'm not finna go look in no databases, public information or not. I'm not a journalist. Big Ant is not a journalist. I've made that very clear. I'm a commentator. I'm a podcaster. I'm not a journalist. I don't want the title of a journalist. I don't want the title of a journalist. I want that to be very clear. I don't investigate people's personal business. I'm not trying to look this shit up. I don't care. If it comes out there, if it comes out, it hits a couple media sites and everything like that. It falls on the internet, then it's different. But for me to go to the website knowing I'm here looking for somebody's personal information on a website for something that can make them look at a certain way, I don't want nothing to do with that. That's just me. Shout out to Official Remo. Shout out to B15. Yeah. Shout out to Boosie. Yeah, I'm a spokesman, man. Big Ant the spokesman. Yeah, I'm not doing no investigating, bro. I stand firm on that. Somebody told me that, shout out to 1090 Jake, but somebody told me, like, you need to do like 1090 Jake does and do real journalism and go search for the information. You just said up here that you can't confirm. And he was like, the paperwork is online. I said, my nigga, I said in my video that you just watched, I don't look for paperwork. And he said, well, if you want to go to the next level in your journalism career, then you need to look for paperwork. I said, my nigga, I keep telling y'all I'm not a fucking journalist, my nigga. I'm not no journalist. Some of the things that I do are forms of journalism, yeah, but I'm not a journalist. I'm not a fucking blogger. That's everybody else putting these titles on me. Shout out to everybody here. Everybody else puts these titles on me. Big Ant is never claimed blogger. Big Ant never claimed journalist from day one. I've always told people I'm a media personality / YouTuber, commentator, broadcaster. I don't like being called a blogger because people who just post on Instagram, they call them bloggers. Like niggas who just all they do is post people or females. They actually you just put information on Instagram. They call you a blogger for that. But it's like, damn, nigga, I'm on Instagram. I wear my own clothes. I broadcast live on YouTube on the fly, in the car. I do it at the crib. I do interviews. I be in the studios working with artists, giving my feedback on music. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, damn, you call somebody a blogger and all they doing is on Instagram, but I'm doing like 20 other things, nigga. I pull up the listening parties. You know what I'm saying? I pull up the listening parties. I pull up to the studios. I pull up to the neighborhood events. I go to the events where they got the kids out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that. Dawg said I'm a cop. Okay. It's two cops it's one cop I know right now that hates me because I called him a public servant. If he sees this, I still stand on that statement, nigga. I still stand on that statement with him. I don't give a fuck. That nigga owe me an apology, nigga. I don't give a fuck if he was joking or not. Him and them other niggas, but it's the energy is still there because I saw one of them niggas and he chose not to speak to me, which was good for both of us. Fuck it, keep that energy the same. Niggas was talking down on me. Niggas was calling me blogger when they were saying it in a disrespectful way. I would say, bro, quit calling me a blogger, bro. And them niggas would call me it in a disrespectful calling me in a disrespectful way a motherfucking blogger. Nigga, I'm like, hey, bro, stop trying to act like I'm a little nigga in this shit, bro. I'm a grown ass man. I'm chasing I'm building my own brand. This is my work. So don't disrespect how I eat, my nigga. Niggas like, oh, nigga, I got a real job, though, nigga. I got a real motherfucking job, nigga. I got benefits, nigga. What the fuck is that shit you doing? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no cuffs in my pocket, nigga. Free Larry Hoover, most definitely. Free Larry Hoover immediately. So let's go into the Jaydayoungan thing, man. Condolences once again. That's tough. Did y'all see the video? I'm gonna play the audio of his grandfather speaking. I'll play some of that audio real quick.
Would be no stone left unturned until we found out who took him.
L.C. Jefferson says he's devastated at the news that his grandson, 24-year-old Javarius Scott,
Mods,
also
leave
known
the
as Jaydayoungan, was murdered with...
Mods, leave the trolls in here, mods. Leave them in here. We need them trolls. Leave them trolls in here. Do not block any trolls unless they start saying racist stuff or disrespecting the dead. Leave the trolls in here, y'all. Leave them in here. Yeah, the merch is coming real soon, man. I'm working on it. Leave them trolls in here.
Wednesday night in his hometown of Bogalusa.
This is only what I hear. Someone came up from behind the house, and with a ski mask on, and gunned them down in broad open daylight on a public road, a road that's a busy road. So people have gotten so bold of doing things today because they know or they feel like they won't be caught. I remember when he first started his music. I remember him sitting out here 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, him and his cousin writing music. Sad that at his young age, just when he was really getting things right the way that they should be, that he had to be taken away.
The family confirms Scott's dad, Kenyatta Scott, was also shot. Police say he's expected to be okay.
The news is a small community.
Police Chief Kendall Bullen says while on the scene, there was a second shooting just minutes away. An SUV was shot up near the intersection of Marshall, Richardson, and Ott Roads. Ray McGowan's home was shot several times in the process.
I was watching TV, so did I hear about 7, 8 shots? So did I just dove on the floor?
Later in the night, a third shooting near Our Lady of the Angels Hospital where Bullen says a house was shot up. No one was hurt. Bullen says all three are connected and part of a larger violent problem.
It appears a lot of times some of our
Street TV, what's good, Alex?
age community.
Alex, you want to come tap in real quick if you're free?
Sides of the rappers they follow and support.
This isn't the first deadly shooting involving a rapper in the city. Last summer, police say a rivalry between 2 rap groups led to the murder of a 19-year-old rapper hiding out in Bogalusa.
There's young people losing their lives for nonsense because they disagree with each other.
McGowan says it's upsetting to know young people are involved in such violence.
I'm gonna drop the link right now. Tap in for a little bit. It's one of these things, bro. And man, I'm such a deep thinker on this type of shit. Shout out to Percy Keith, man. Didn't he come home? Man, you know what? Percy Keith been popping up on my timeline, and he's like in the bodybuilding now. But I did a video on him, a case that he caught, man. Action Pack. Shout out to Action Pack, man. I like a couple of Dog's tracks, man. I was jamming that Action Pack, man. And then when he dropped maybe was it last year, but I just seen him in Dallas though with my guys, man. Real life street stars. But he had a tape that came out like a year or two ago, man. I was on that bitch. They can't overlook me. I put it in the work. That was my shit. They can't overlook me. I put it in the work. But he got a bad motherfucker on that latest tape he dropped. I think it's called Choices. Shout out to Action Pack, man. Big Ant, what's good? What's good? What's good? Everybody coming in. Man, that's a tough situation, bro. To see all right, for the bring you on, Alex. To see yo. All right, for the bring you on, Alex. To see back up right now.
All right,
can y'all hear me? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nah, what's the word, man?
Ain't nothing much, man. Just here at the house, just relaxing on this Friday and getting ready to lay out my following week, man. It's got so much content, so many videos and interviews. I just gotta figure out what I'm laying out for next week.
Yeah, for sure, man. You one of the early ones in this game. I was watching before I even started YouTube, man. Didn't really even understand the actual like Cali gang culture like that. And still watching the interviews, you know, you can only learn so much. But I did start realizing, I did realize from watching your interviews that it was a passed down thing. I didn't really know that at first until I watched your interviews, and that was 5 years ago, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right before I started YouTube, I was watching your stuff real heavy, and that really taught me the gang culture was something that was passed down, and that is now, when I talk, I speak in that manner of understanding these things that are passed down in our communities as Black people, to where I don't know how you feel about it. I guess my question would be, do you think it's a system of let's paint out Black people? Because this is me. This is Big Ant. I've got it on a lot of my videos, and I want to get to a big platform. I want to get on a big platform, and I'm going to get there to be able to say that they have strategically, or either strategically or subconsciously, made it to seem like Black on Black is the worst ever, when really, to me, murder is a human thing. I look at places in LA, Compton, Cali, I'm gonna use that for example. These guys are killing over old situations that are passed down, territories, blocks, neighborhoods, things of that nature. What's the difference between Ukraine and Russia right now?
Hey, you got to tap into a podcast episode that I did with Glasses Malone last week, where we actually made the analogy. And, you know, I study geography, and I look at urban conflict in the communities as micro level conflict. When you look at it in a geographic sense, you have macro level and you have micro level conflict. But at the end of the day, whether it's a macro, meaning Russia and or Ukraine, you know, entire nation states fighting over who knows what the fuck they fighting over, or if it's the 60s and the A-Trays on an extremely micro level, fighting over whoever knows what the fuck they fighting over, it's the same thing. And then if you listen to that podcast that I did with Glasses Malone, we also kind of dissected the idea of revenge, and how not only is revenge used on the micro level, meaning, you know, Bloods and Crips, and they end up getting arrested and going to jail and going to prison for it. But even at the macro level, you know, there's all these examples of the United States leashing out their fury on nations, all in the name of revenge, whether it's Pearl Harbor dropping 2 bombs in Japan on civilians, or if it's, you know, going to Afghanistan and Iraq fighting over 9/11. That's all in the name of revenge. So, you know, tap in with Glasses Malone's podcast. It's called No Ceilings. And I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago, we talked exactly on this topic.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out, man. Shout out to Glasses Malone. I seen him on No Jumper recently. I didn't really know he was doing like podcasting and stuff like that, man. That's he really got his head. He got some knowledge up there, man, and some experiences. I like what he be saying. It's just I've been pressing that line real heavy lately on my channel, about the misconception and what the image that has been put on our culture as we just these violent, deadly, crazy, sick motherfuckers. And to be clear, black on black crime is the highest of all other races. This is known. I'm not making no excuses. We have to take responsibility and accountability, but I just want people to start understanding that you can't look at rap music and think that's how every black kid is thinking in the ghetto, or that's what all black people are doing, or just think that black people are fucked up because they kill each other more than others. Like, nah, it's a situational thing. And as you just explained, also, these micro things that are going on, it's human. It's a human thing. Just like you got 14-year-old gang members in LA, you got 14-year-old people that are in Taliban at one time. You know what I'm saying? When they was moving heavy. So you have 14-year-olds running around with choppers. If you go down to Mexico, the cartels are beefing. You have 15-year-old cartel shooters. What's the difference between that in an LA-based gang, a Chicago-based gang, a St. Louis-based gang, or a Houston-based gang? It's the same thing, but I just think that we are getting put out as the bad rep because of the way that media focuses on us. And then it sells more when we got a certain flavor about us, you know what I'm saying? A certain like aura and presentation that people will glue into the story of two black people killing each other, or two rappers killing each other, or a rapper getting killed as opposed to a white man getting killed because it was a domestic dispute. You know what I'm saying? I think we just kind of lay our shit out. Like, the reason gets laid out more. You know what I'm saying? There's white dudes that kill, or any race a dude kills somebody because a dude cheated on he slept with my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? He slept
Yeah,
with my
no,
girlfriend, so I'm gonna kill him. You know, or my girlfriend was flirting with him, so I'm gonna kill him. And we got in a bar fight, and somebody got killed. But it just don't hit mainstream media like how Jaydayoungan just got killed. You know what I'm saying?
most definitely. I would also add in that all our black on black violence, most of it, majority of it occurs in what we call our ghettos in our American cities. And you got to look at how our ghettos were born, how our ghettos were created. And most large cities with ghettos, they were formed through restrictive covenants and residential segregation. So this was a process that goes back to the very, very late 1800s, early 1900s post-slavery process, where black people were not allowed to just live in any part of the city they wanted to live in. So when you push all your black folks into one area, you push all these poor black folks, and you concentrate all the poverty and concentrate all the issues into one area, you're going to have all of these issues. That's why there's heightened black on black violence that happens in 2022. That's because of restrictive covenants, residential segregation that goes back over 100 years. Every city has residential segregation. I wrote about it in my master's thesis in 1999. It's called Territoriality Among African American Street Gangs. And I trace out how residential segregation in LA gave birth to these black ghettos, but you can do that in any large city.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You're 100% correct. And that's what I've been pressing the line, because a lot of people, like I hear people commentating on the culture now, and they have these opinions and they say things and they're uninformed. I don't have all the information, but I do have the information that is mostly needed to get my point across, and it's reality. You can look this up as a form of reality and factual, that it's only been 56 years where by law we were seen as equal as white people in America. Only 56 years, 1964. Like, so if we've been told and it's been enforced for 500 years that y'all are not even, but only 56 years where y'all are, do you know how much catching up we got to do? And I don't think people really realize that They just look at it like, hey, man, you're just making excuses. I said, no, I'm not here to make excuses. I'm here to let you know, yes, we have to get better and do better and get information, and we have to take accountability. But here's the reason why. I'm trying to change the format of just thinking that black people are fucked up because they're black. And some people feel that way. Oh, that's how black people are. No, this is why black people are the way they are. This is why guys are joining gangs. This is why you have Crips and Bloods. And this is why certain Crips and gangs or whatever, they all beef with each other. This is why you have young dudes on TV feeling like they got to shoot. People are looking for acceptance. People don't have fathers in the home. There's been so many government assisted situations that have placed us in position to take a loss. From the crack epidemic that the government is not taking ownership for, from, like you said, the situation of separating, the systematic thing of segregation in the homes and living and putting black people in one area. Then also the information of knowledge, the information of just boxing us out of situations that can really benefit us as a whole. And then, before you speak, like, they have really convinced people, like we talk about reparations on here, right? They have really convinced people, and even me, I was a slave to that mindset at one point where if they gave a bunch of black people money, then we would fuck it off, right? And at one point I thought that. Then I started waking up and realizing, okay, when I got my first bit of money, I didn't do everything that I was supposed to do with it, but I didn't fuck it off. I actually saved it. The old me would have fucked it off. So I thought to myself, hold on, and if you got this money and you didn't go blow it off in the mall and trick it off on females, how many other dudes that do what you do, live like you, and are from the hip and urban culture get their money and don't fuck it off? I would say a lot. But the thing is, the ones that stand out that people are going to focus their comments on are the ones that are fucking it off. So that if you give 50 black guys, 100,000, the 20 of them that, or the 15 of them that do right by the money, of the 20, you're not going to even talk about them because you're not going to see it. They're going to invest. They're going to buy homes. They're going to create wealth. They might just buy something they need and things like that, but they're not going to flash the money, so it's nothing to talk about. You're going to focus your eyes and energy on the black guys that are buying the cars, that are in the strip clubs, that are posting their new clothes on Instagram. But they want us to believe that every person that they would give money to would fuck it off. And I'm like, bro, we are so like, oh man, we just, I don't know. It's just, I don't really know, man.
Hey, when I was on the Gangsta Chronicles, one of my co-hosts said the exact same thing. He was basically, oh, fuck all them reparations. All we're going to do is end up spending that money on Cadillacs and jewelry. And I was like, nah, man, we can't say that. No.
That's what they want you to think. But even if you were to fuck it off, what difference does it make? It don't even make sense when you process, hey, we're not going to give y'all reparations because y'all going to fuck it off. That would be helping them. Yeah. You putting the money back into the economy. That's what they would want you to do, fuck it off. They're not giving, understand, people, to my people here, your people and me, whoever has lineage in America, they have decided not to give you reparations because they know you're going to fuck it off. That's what they will want. They're not giving you reparations because they know a percentage of you are not going to fuck it off. Therefore, you will become competition. You will become somebody that can go in and start a company, or, hey, man, now they can move next to us. Because if you put, some of these homes will get, if you was to give everybody 100,000, there's going to be homes where people get $400,000 in one home. And guess what? Now we have somebody going to buy in a big house next to us. They have a job they can maintain, they can pay taxes. See, they're worried about that small percentage of people that are going to do right by the money, because understand, wealth in America is a small percentage in itself. So think about if you increase that small percentage of wealth in America till you put more black people into that. I think America is the least spread wealth country in the world. I think we're the most monopolized, where the percentage of our population of wealth it's only at the very top by the slimmest margin in America as it is to other countries. I think the wealth is spread out more in other countries. I could be wrong on that part, though.
Yeah, very few people, believe it or not, contrary to what you might hear on Clubhouse, very few people in our country even make more than $100,000 a year.
Tell me about it.
A lot of people think that everybody's making $100,000 a year. I think that number, and then that number in the Black community is really small.
Social media, they don't realize that this. Oh, he looked good. He putting on the nice clothes. There is a lot of black market money that is out in the streets and everything, but man, people don't make money like that. This is just what it is. And people think money is easy to come by. It's not. I live in the real world. I know $100,000 a year in Texas is a lot of money. And if you make $150,000, you are like up. And if you make it $200,000 in Texas, especially, I say Houston, you are doing great. If you make it $200,000, you are winning, straight up. So now I did want to tap into some BS before I let you go a little bit, man.
Go for it.
Your boy, man, Mr. Freako. I want to say this, man. Whatever anybody believes, I see he fell back. I'm wondering, and I have to do it if he goes and links up with another block or a hood. I don't know if he will, if he feels like it will be too risky. I will actually have to make a video about that hood or that block that embraces him. Just on the strength of, I don't care about the street codes and nothing like that, but this is what we're co-signing in our culture now of people. I feel like he's not a part of this culture. I feel like he found the loophole and opportunity. He capitalized off of titles and thumbnails, which, let's be clear, that's what YouTube is. But there's still a way to do it with class. You have to come with the controversy. You have to come with the if you're doing media, the latest hot topic. I do it. I have to come with the wild thumbnail sometimes, but the content in itself will be different. And there will be a message 90% of the time in the content that I put out there or my platform as a whole. 90% of the time, I'm going to come with some type of thing you could take from it, whether it be funny, entertainment, or something. But it is crazy to me to see brothers defending that shit, man.
I don't think there's as many people defending it now. And, I knew about this dude 2 years ago, and I never spoke on the guy until I saw the video he did where he came to LA, which I think me and FG did a video about him, about Mozzie in May. That was in May. And it just seems like after we did that video, man, it just was like a snowball effect. It just, it all ended up landing on 190 Jake's desk,
Oh, yeah.
But, hey, his sexual activities is one issue, but also the other issue that I have with him is his way of representing the guys from the hoods that he's shooting. There's no level of responsibility. He's only in there for the clout and the clicks. He's only in there for getting his money. He's making anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 a month. So he's got huge incentive to make these videos as salacious and as irresponsible as possible. The more irresponsible the videos
he making more than 10 and 15 probably, to be honest. Shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not in his pockets like that, but just based on the limited information I know, that's an easy call of what he's getting.
Yeah, facts. That's just being a YouTuber, that. Yeah. They ain't pocket watching. Yeah.
And I just think that down the line, that method of representing people in the hood like that is going to expire because there are going to be indictments. There are going to be people going to jail. There are going to be people getting prison terms. And there's going to be people looking at this dude for saying, "Hey, man, why did you show our folks like that?" And and the only thing is, he's only been doing this, let's say, about 11 months. If you go back to his very first hood vlog, up until a month ago, it hadn't even been a whole year yet. So he's really new at this, and he found a niche that's making him a lot of money. But outside of the sexual shit, I got issues with the way he's representing our black folks.
Yeah, that's a fact with me too, man. Because the first one I watched when he actually came to my neighborhood on one, and I was kind of like, damn, he was in my city on one. You know, he was in Houston, and I was just kind of like, that's why I grew up at. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I looked at it and I said, something ain't right about this dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know this area, and I know that there's a police station 2 blocks away, a police substation 2 blocks away. And I know this is the hottest block. Like I said, I grew up over there. So I'm like, this is the hottest block in that area. And one of the blocks that everybody know, that's not where you hang out and do that type of shit at. If you're going to shoot your music video over there, you shoot the music video, you get the fuck on. But letting the people know you hang out over there and we trapping over here, we posted up over here, that is just a very bad idea. And his line, his energy around it, I said, nah, bro, you're not even from this. You're somebody that's slipping in. You found the loophole and they letting you in because you playing off the desperation of people to get noticed. And that's all it is, bro. Like, to me, it's like we have this thing in our culture now, and I even got caught up in it before. As a grown man, I can admit that getting caught up in this situation of wanting to be seen, wanting to be noticed, wanting people to acknowledge you, and these guys don't be having nothing going on, but somebody like Miko, he will give them what they want. I have a big platform. Y'all can come here. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be a rapper. You don't have to be popping. You don't have to even be putting in no work. But if you're going to get on camera and act an asshole, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm seeing dudes out there with they pajamas on and shit. They ain't even comb their hair that morning. Like, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? But, man, it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy.
And, you know, he said a few things about me which were completely untrue.
Saw that.
He said that he reached out to me and that it took me several weeks to call him back, and it actually didn't. I responded to his email, and I'm gonna do a video on this probably in about a week. I responded to his email the same day, and I returned his phone call the exact same day. But he realized that I wasn't gonna be an easy conversation for him because I'm not cool with a 27-year-old having sex with a 17-year-old boy or 17, whatever you want to call him, a teenager, a guy that's a minor. That's not cool. Plus, he has a 2012 sexual battery arrest when he was 21. So he's got 2 sexual related arrests, you know, in his young life, and that's an issue that people should, you know, pay attention to. We're supposed to be, you know, being proactive, and this guy has 2 sexual related arrests. Let's be proactive and just let everybody know. Trust me, if Alex Alonso had 2 sexual related arrests, it would be all over the internet, y'all, and there would be nothing I can do about it.
Facts. You ain't lying. You was not lying. People, man. And like I say, I don't even know about any of those all the details of that. I've watched your content, everything that you did on it. Even when you talked to the guy from Vegas, I watched all that. I watched part of the fake paperwork party they did, in my opinion. That was a BS or whatever. I watched all of that. I watched 1090 Jake stuff, and then I watched your stuff. And I have to honestly say that when I look at this entire situation, bro, I could care less whatever else he has on his jacket. That case with that 17-year-old, how that went down in itself is too far for me. I don't care what the law says, bro. I'm not going to base my morals and principles off of the laws of the land. Like we discussed earlier, the land of America said that black people are not allowed to go into this restaurant because of their skin color. So why would I base my morals and principles off of the laws that go on? Like, bro, I've been 17 and I've been 27. If you were 27 seeking out younger people, knowingly or unknowingly, you can tell, like, hey, this person is kind of underage, whether you knew or not. Let's say you didn't know his age. You could tell somebody is underage, fam. You know that. You can tell that. And then you going to doing this with another guy. Then I had to just go watch 1090 Jake thing video again to understand that this dude actually fled right after the situation, right? Am I correct? Like the next day when the police pulled up, I'm thinking
yeah, he fled. That's an important point that he fled the warrant. for his arrest. Why? And he fled for 2 years.
Exactly.
And him fleeing is what created his YouTube channel. He had never done YouTube prior to this incident. He fled to Germany, by the way. He didn't go straight to the Dominican Republic. He went to Germany and he started his YouTube channel there, which was a travel channel. Then he ended up in the Dominican Republic, I think September of that year. That would have been 2018. And, his channel was okay. He had about, I think, 10 or 15,000 subscribers by the time he got arrested in 2020. It might have been up to 20,000 subscribers, but his channel really took off when he started doing, gang shit.
Yeah. Nah, he found him a loophole. I just can't get with it, man. And I'm just being honest, bro. Anybody that considers themselves to be from this culture, if you link up with them, I'm going to react. I'm going to do a reaction commentary. I call my videos commentary videos. I'm going to do a commentary video to it. And I'm going to ask you, I'm not telling you not to fuck with them. Make your decision. That's on y'all. This is just my opinion. I'm not going to be biased, but I will tell you where I stand. I'm not going to change my morals and principles because the world wants me to be so open to every goddamn thing going on right now. So that's just why I stand with it. So I'm actually waiting to see if somebody going to link up because I would love to do the content about how the morals and principles have left now. You know what I'm saying? For a piece of clout, nothing else.
Well, I think somebody might end up doing it. I have no idea. I know it's not going to be in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, nah, that's over right there.
I've already tapped in with a whole bunch of people in LA, and it's impossible to tap in with all these hoods, but all of the main hoods in LA, then they're not letting this guy come through there, stomp through with his camera. But I think maybe if he stays in Georgia, maybe he does his thing in the Atlanta area where he has more ties, he might be able to do it. Or maybe
I think they know what's up now too. China Mac just went down there.
Oh yeah.
And then they said I couldn't come here. That kind of already boxed him out of Atlanta.
He could also go back to doing the travel videos because his channel started off as a travel channel. And I think that's an interesting thing too. But I just think when you have that type of jacket on you and then you don't do your videos in a responsible way, hood vlogging is not going to be something that you're going to have long-term success doing, man. It's, you gotta know these streets. He is not from the streets.
Yeah.
He never grew up in the streets. Ain't never been around the streets. He don't got no ties to the streets. Not that you need that, but if you're gonna be an outsider, you got to be a respectful outsider. Right. And I don't think he's a respectful outsider. He's disrespected me already like 3 times.
I seen where he called you a cop. That was out of line.
Called me a cop. I ain't never been employed with the law enforcement ever. And then he had the nerve to say he'd never even heard of me. I mean, he's doing gang shit and never knew who I am. That's every person doing gang shit taps in with me. They know who I am. I communicate with them, and I have a relationship to a certain degree with most of these people. And he's saying he never knew who I was, which if you didn't know who I was, then you shouldn't even be in this lane.
For real.
So I wish him the most success. I wish him well. I don't want anything negative to happen to the dude.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
I hope he humbles himself and approaches this shit with a little bit more respect. I don't know why in the heck he wanted to say that I was employed as a police officer. I guess because he was trying to downplay his career as a correctional officer, which we learned that on was that 1090 Jake. We learned that.
And loss prevention.
yeah.
And got a charge according to 1090 Jake's video, a charge for impersonating the officer. I'm like, man, this shit is getting crazier about a moment.
I'm not aware of anybody that goes in the community and shoots gang shit that used to be a cop either. I don't know who they were talking about in that paperwork party video. They mentioned that there's three known vloggers that have police ties. I don't know who they are.
I haven't heard of them either.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of them either. Before I get up out of here, man, California, Nipsey, man, I did want to ask with Nipsey, that case, how quickly do they move in those type of cases when it comes to sentencing?
usually within 30 to 60 days. For some reason, they asked for September. The defense asked for September 15th, which is that would have been about 90 days out from conviction. He was convicted in first week of July. Was that July 7th? Let me see. July 4th was a vacation. The 5th was off. No, he was convicted on July 6th. So they're asking August, September, October. No, 4 months out. So usually you get sentenced within 60 days. It looks like they're going to sentence him on September 15th, which would be how many days? Let's see, July. Oh, yeah, that's 2 months out. That's not too unusual.
Okay. And also, will he have to go to trial for the other person he shot?
No.
Okay.
He was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter for the other 2 people he shot.
So he's got 3 charges then.
Well, he was also found. He got more than that. He's got
more than 3 charges, but he's charged for shooting all 3 people then already. Okay.
Yeah, but he was found not guilty of first-degree attempted murder on Shermai Villanueva. So that's the only not guilty. But he was found guilty on the involuntary manslaughter of the 2 other guys, and he was also found guilty of assault with a deadly weapon. Two of those, and then he was found guilty of ex-felon in possession of a handgun.
Okay.
So I think it was six convictions in all.
Okay.
I got that right.
That's crazy, man. That's tough, man. This whole thing been tragic since it happened. Even the time that it took for it to get to the actual testimony and everything like that, and just seeing how everything unfolded. It's like, damn, man. Even like what's going on with Cowboy and some of the guys that he's around and how they feel about it, and seeing all these other things, and it's kind of like, damn, bro. It's just, I just hate to see all this shit go down like this. And at the end of the day, man, like I told people from the beginning, I didn't care about the trial or anything like that. I watched it. I talked about it. I spoke on some of the content that you put out there. But I was just like, man, ain't none of this shit gonna bring Nip back. That's the worst part about this.
Yep, and it looks like this guy's gonna get a life sentence. So he's gonna be an elderly man when he's eligible for parole. Probably in his he'll probably be in his 60s, mid 60s when he's eligible for parole. But he hasn't been sentenced yet. But I got an idea of I've seen sentencing happen so many times. So
yeah, you've done a lot of work in that field, man. So yeah, man, we'll tap in, man. I appreciate you tapping in too, man. I'm finna get up out of here.
All right,
I'll be in tune with everything you got going on and stuff. We'll tap in again for sure.
All right, man. You have a good day, and all your viewers, man. Y'all have a great weekend, man. It's Friday.
For sure, we up, man. For sure. So yeah, with the Mozzie case, y'all, the Mozzie case, before I tap out, I felt like Mozzie had actually copped. Now, I felt like Mozzie kind of pushed that album out fast, man, but he didn't speak on it. I didn't see him doing interviews about it unless I just been missing. I just watched Mozzie's interview with Lil Blood. If y'all know who Lil Blood is, I don't know exactly what Lil Blood is from. I don't want to be wrong. I know he's from the Bay. I want to say Lil Blood is from Oakland, but man, I don't want to be wrong, Lil Blood. If you're not from Oakland, my bad. But I know he's from the Bay. Lil Blood, I fuck with his music, you know what I'm saying? Especially that scoring with him and Mozzie. Rest in peace, Slim 400, you know what I'm saying? Condolences to his family. They had a dope song. I think it was Lex on there. But shout out to Lil Blood. But I watched a big part of that interview, and I didn't hear Mozzie mention one time that he had to go do a year, man. And I'm like, fuck, and it's crazy. Just dropped that album, and I felt like, they was kind of pushing that album out kind of fast, bro. And I kind of felt like this time with Mozzie going mainstream and signing a major record label, I wanted Mozzie to have a hit song going into the album. The music is good as always, but he didn't have a hit song going into the album, so I was kind of like, damn, what's going on, Mozzie? Like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, she look good. So that's that. Damn, bro. Oh yeah, I'm gonna look. um, Rest in peace, Jaydayoungan, man. Most definitely, bro. I hate to see that happen to that young brother, dog. 24 years old. That's crazy, bro. These niggas popped out broad daylight with mask on, from what his pop saying he was told. That's tough, bro. Just imagine that. I don't really want to get into it. They say his pops got a lot of BS going on himself, but that doesn't mean that that's automatically tied into that story and everything. But this is just an all-around crazy situation, man. Yeah, Mozzie turned himself in. Um, who else we had, bro? We gonna see. I might have to do another Joe Budden video tomorrow if Maul responds. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like breaking down that Joe Budden shit. That shit be entertaining, dog. That nigga Joe Budden is a funny, crazy nigga, dog. For real. For shit show. Alright. So the DLG was going down, man. Yeah, for sure. So y'all boys stay up, man. We got more content coming, more interviews, more podcasts. Shout out to Alex Alonso, Street TV. Y'all go subscribe over there. Appreciate him tapping in for sure. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on. Hey, I'm shooting a vlog too on if you in H-Time, man. I'm shooting a vlog. I'm shooting a vlog Sunday at the H-Time little sneaker summit, man. So if y'all want to get on this vlog, if you tapped into the channel, man, and you want to be a part of the vlog, just if you come to the H-Time Sneaker Summit, let me know. Come holler at me and I'll put you on the vlog, man. You can shout out your business, whatever you got going on, anything like that. Trying to get the channel used to vlogs with people who watch vlogs. So I'm gonna shoot that vlog Sunday, man. Y'all pop out. Y'all let me know if y'all want to get on there. If you in H-Time, pull up Sunday to the H-Time Sneaker Summit. And you can get on the vlog. I'm not tripping. It's Sunday. I don't know what time. I don't know. I don't know what time it is Sunday, but it's an H-Time. If you Google it, it'll come up. Me and BP gonna be up there for a little bit. Then shit might pop out to some Sunday fun day function. If you in H-Time Sunday, you want to come to that sneaker vlog. I think tickets probably about $20, $25 maybe. Go up there, shit. I'm gonna be having the camera on me walking around. If you want to get on the vlog, let me know something. You got it, G. You want to get on the vlog, let me know something, man. We on it for sure. Sunday is going down. Anything else y'all wanted me to speak on, man? Anybody wanted me to speak on something specific, let me know. It's from 3 to 8 NRG. Okay. I'm on the north side, man. I'm on the north side, the H-Time. They 30 at the door. Me and BP gonna be there Sunday. So we tapped in, man. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. I got so much stuff I gotta do that's on the schedule, man. I'm backed up. Pause. Heavily backed up. Go back and rewatch it. Shout out to my boy Playmaker AC, man. I go tap into 720 Woodworks LLC. Go check that out. Go check out the new tape. Put the new tape up in the chat real quick, AC. Or put the new tape up. Put the new tape up in the chat. $720 Woodworks LLC in the building. Shout out to DTL. Bro, they say you look like Slim Thug little brother.
Oh, can I have a bag? Thank you, sir. I appreciate your hospitality and coffee.
Saying that to him? Saying that to him? Seriously? Not even as a joke. Oh, you're just being too like, oh, that was like that. What's happening next? Just one with the yes, sir.
You went through?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. All right, y'all boys. Appreciate it. Burns barbecue, yeah, I don't be really fucking with that barbecue, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas. I don't be eating no barbecue like that. I be hitting that rack shit by the crib sometime. That's about it. We locked in though, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Everybody stay blessed, stay safe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're saying a little or a lot, but I wouldn't do it. Nah, for sure. We locked in on it. Come on, man. Nah, y'all pop out on Sunday though if you in the city, man. We gonna fuck around. That wasn't nothing else I was supposed to speak on, man. I fucking forgot. I didn't forgot, man. It was something else I did want to tap in on. Shit. Dawg say he been supporting since I was sitting at the for sure. We here though, man. We rocking. Gotta get up early, man. Damn, what did I say? 23-year-old black dude in the back. I'm gonna look into that tomorrow on that story. Just watching. Hey, yeah, my boy, what you call it? Got something going too, man. Change of plans. Change of plans got one going with Lil Y'all right now. Y'all go check it out on Change of Plans channel. But we tapped in though, man. Got more coming. Y'all stay on y'all pick for sure.